Hello and welcome. My name is BirdieBot.
Let's play Thea, the Awakening.
So this is a game created by Muha Games, and I've been meaning to make an episode about it for a couple of days, but it's so good that I haven't been able to restart a new game so that I can make an episode. And you'll see why. It's basically a roguelike 4X strategy game based in a post-apocalyptic Slavic mythology fantasy universe. And if that doesn't make your mouth water, I don't know what will. I seriously read the description, maybe watched 10 seconds of gameplay before I was like, I'm buying that, thank you Steam. Keep in mind that the game is in early access, so things might be a little bit bumpy, and of course, this playthrough is going to be on beta version 0.1.008.1 or something like that, so don't judge this book quite yet. If you're kind of not into it, maybe wait a bit and see if the end product is something you're into.
But without further ado,
let's start a new game. Now it's going to complain because I've been playing a game, and you're going to see that I've been rocking it. But I'll have to restart. But that's okay. I'm totally into that. I was playing as Velez, who is awesome, and I was playing on easy, but I'm actually going to play on normal because I'm a wiener. If you'd like to be one of my villagers, I promise that I'll try to keep you alive as best I can, but this game is so hard. It reminds me a little bit of playing Banished for the first couple of times. The game is complex, it's challenging, and ultimately it's very unforgiving. We're going to be playing as one of these gods from Legend, and actually I'm going to be playing as Velez again because I've unlocked a couple of bonuses. Specifically, I'm pretty excited about this receiving common random items each turn. And, getting a human sage is kind of a big deal, but we'll get into that. All of these gods, this pantheon, is based in Slavic tradition. And so Perun, who I haven't unlocked yet, I have to unlock everybody else, he's sort of the Zeus-like, if you're going to make Roman pantheon. People are mostly familiar with Roman stuff. He's the god of lightning and thunder, and he was always battling this dude, who's the god of the underworld, and also cattle. Which I think is just adorable. So we're going to go on a small, let's say, normal world and normal difficulty. So normal difficulty means that I'll have to pay a card to reshuffle if I don't like my hand. Oh yeah, I didn't mention, this game has card battles. Don't let that deter you though, they're really good. Okay, so while we load, and hopefully we get a good load, I'll tell you a little bit more of the backstory of the game. Basically, you are a god who has protected your people through a great darkness that has lasted for thousands of years. At the beginning of this, someone, it sounds like maybe burned a tree down, a sacred tree, which I guess in Slavic mythology, they believe that there is a world tree, and everyone lives on the tree, and the gods should basically live in the top branches, and the underworld is its roots, and humanity is sort of the trunk. So someone burned that down, or burned down a tree that represented that, and this eternal darkness fell. At this point in the game, the darkness is just beginning to lift, and all of the gods are basically bereft of their power, but they have a little tiny pocket of humanity that they've been keeping safe. So we're going to be playing as that humanity, basically, and though the night is dark and full of terrors, we're going to try our best to survive. And it very much is a survival game. You'll see that quickly. It is hard, and it's a roguelike. It's so cool. But yeah, if you want to be one of the villagers, please just give me a shout down in the comments and I will add your name. And if you want to be a warrior, maybe mention that if you want to be male or female. So there's warriors and crafters, sages, medics, or who am I missing? Gatherers. And there's some other classes too. But maybe just choose one of the generic-y ones, the more common ones, and we'll see. But I'm sorry if you die or you don't get what you want, because I'm really just going to be assigning names like crazy. Anyways, this is the tutorial. I'm going to skip it for now and give you more information later. Okay, so here's our new village, and I'm gonna rename this village right away. We're gonna name it Birdiville. It's kind of a fancy place, and hopefully we don't lose it. Anyways, this is the game map. Immediately, I'm gonna open up our resources. What? I have bird meat. That is ironic and sort of cannibalistically upsetting, but I'm gonna roll with it. This is what I do. This is what I do. So, I will show you. This is an expedition, but we do have some people within our village. As you can see, here's our Velez up here. Just a nice picture of him, just looking cute. We have 5 people currently in Birdiville. We have days of food is 18. So you can see our days up over on this corner. And we have 24 days of firewood right now, or burnable combustibles to keep us warm. Here's our research and our experience. Right now, we can choose a new piece of research, and you gotta see the screen. This is crazy. There's 3 tabs of researching. There's gathering stuff, which if I click any of these, it'll not only unlock the resource so I can see it on the map somewhere, but it'll also give me 10 pieces of that resource. So that can kind of be the difference between life and death right at the beginning of the game. And here is crafting. Right now, all I know how to do is cook meals. Oh boy, but cooked meals are delicious and we love them. Additionally, there is buildings you can construct. You can construct up to 10 buildings in your town, and you can only have one town. So you gotta kind of choose wisely. What to choose right away? Well, let's take a look at what we've got. So I'm gonna take a look. We've got some veggies up here, some wood, some bird meat, and some coal, which is actually, that's great to have that so close by. Let me peek. So if you peek in the crafting menu, you can see things that I can craft. What I would really love is some extra leather so that I can craft some really nice clothing. Because unfortunately, most of these people, I'm gonna guess, I'm gonna make a little wager with you. Most of these people are not wearing armor. Sage? Ooh, that's a witch. Okay, so if you want to be that witch, just give me a shout. See, no armor. Here's Aga, Yaroslav. Oh, what a beast! Look at him. Oh yeah, but see, no one's wearing armor. This is bad news bears. So that's gonna be our first goal. As well, what are these guys wearing? Oh yeah, we got some cool dudes. Nice. Another medic. Oh, medic, I love you. His medic's only 3 though. Oh yeah, so down here you can see all the different skills that they have. And believe it or not, like, you think, oh, will, like, who cares? But all of these people are gonna have their will tested, their intelligence tested, their speech tested, their dexterity tested. You'll see. The challenges are crazy and super diverse. Wow, leather jerkin. Stylish and sturdy enough to keep you safe. Okay, I think I'm gonna try and uncover a source of scaled leather. This may be crazy. I could also get fur leather. Thicker than normal leather. Yellow leather, red leather. This could be cool. I'm gonna try and see if I can find some. So now, it will unlock one on the map. Too bad it's not close, but I'm just gonna drag around until I spot it. Sorry if this looks a little silly. I realize you're just looking at fog. Birdie bot, you're just looking at fog. I know, I'm trying to find it. Where is it? Aha! Oh boy, that is really far away. That's like 20, 30 days away, depending on the terrain. And I don't want to do that. But let's get our people to gather some of this stuff. So I got uses Dobro here. It'll take him 24 turns to gather 10 pieces of meat. See, this is the turns. This is how many he'll gather at each end of each of these things. And I'm just going to make him gather that forever for now. Yeah, you gather some wood, buddy. Oh, she's just a crafter. You can see that this is the gathering and this is crafting. So we're going to get Sage to work on that. And then, yeah, Luposlav. Let's see if we can craft something right on the get-go. Cooked meals, we have 2 herbs. We can't really, I don't have any veggies. That might be my first goal, is securing a source of veggies. What craft tools? Nope, we don't have any iron, so we can't do that. And no straw. Well, little miss, I think you're just gonna be like horribly making some wood for us. Like very slowly. Sorry, Aga. Thanks for nothing, Aga. Okay, something that I want to do right from the get-go. I don't know if you noticed it, but in our supplies we have something called elven wood, which is special, and dark wood. And we have this cane too. I don't want them to eat it right now. Or sorry, burn it. I don't mind if they burn the normal wood, because it doesn't really give me that many crazy buffs. So I'm going to make sure that's closed down. As well, do I want them to eat? I think it's okay if they eat these things. But, oh, did you peek at this? Food bonuses. So as you carry more varieties of food, you actually get more bonuses. And this becomes very powerful later in the game. But in any case, let's move our expedition up to the veggies. And I can see kind of this reddish glow, so I know that there's actually probably some baddies over there. Let's move up there. Oh, what are they? Crows.
We don't like crows.
So maybe I will get these guys. They've got 10 days of supplies and 8 days of food. But I'm going to get them to camp here and gather. 1, 2, 3. Oh boy, we've got some real weak gatherers here. Maybe what I'll do is I will make her gather just one set of wood so that I know when 8 days are up. Oh no. Look at these guys. They're just goofballs. We need some gathering tools stat. This is not going to be good. Okay, I'm going to switch Henrik off. You're going to do some veg, my friend. He's like our only decent gatherer. Buddy. Okay. Now, let's end the turn. So as you can see, as the days pass, oh, we got an event. Oh, and by the way, this game is really heavy on the text, and I've decided I'm going to be reading out all of the text, unless I've seen the event before with you guys. So if that's not really not your bag, that's, I'm sorry. So, an unusually big and strange-looking black rooster was seen perusing your village barn. You suspect that this might be a cropsy, a domesticated field demon who could bring great fortune to its host. But beware, if it deems you to be a bad farmer, it may instead damage your crops or play nasty tricks. So I'm going to leave an opening in my barn wall so that the cropsy can just come in and out easily. Ah, the cropsy seemed happy with your work, so your people bring in more crops from the fields and your gardens give more fruit.
Yes, great. Thank you, Cropsy.
Oops. A small group of travelers passes by your village. They exchange basic supplies and talk. Because of your kindness, they tell you of a herbalist living in a solitary hut out in the wilderness. They say she can cure any poison and even heal wounds for a price, of course. They give you a map of the herbalist's hut and depart on the journey. Thanks, buddies. That's real kind. Hey, and we leveled up. Great, we got some extra tactics, some herbalism, health. Ooh, traps, charbor, baby. And yeah, kind of, oh yay, Yaroslav, great job, more gathering. We love that. So, since I got a couple extra cool foods, aw man, I thought there would be way more than that. Let's just make a little bit of meat stew. Let's see, if I add, let's just add till we get really close to 7. There we go. So Aga, you want to get on that, girlfriend? Thanks. I'm just going to cancel her job over here so I don't get an error message. Alright, let's end our turn. Stay away from me, crows. And you can see that there's a day-night cycle in this. So it's going to eventually travel into nighttime. How are these guys doing? You can see their weight here. They can only carry a certain amount of stuff. So I don't want to push them too hard that they're carrying too much, because otherwise their movement speed will just drop. Drastically drop. Oh, and someone's not busy anymore. That must mean that the meat stew is complete. So Aga is going to get back on that bird meat. Girlfriend, you are not doing bird meat. That's going to take 24 turns. Oh my goodness. This is not good. We need some straw to make some gathering tools. Otherwise, our people are going to be really suffering. Let's see. They are not collecting much. So there's some bats spawning down there, and you can see it's just becoming dusk. Dun 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 dun. Our first night. All right, so the expedition has collected. Let's see what they got. Woof. Not much. And weirdly enough, they're carrying some leather. I don't remember giving them that. But we have 61 veggies. Why don't we bring that back and let's amalgamate them into our main group. Because I kind of want to rebalance the team a bit.
All right, join the village, my friends.
So let's see here. We may have enough to craft. We do, okay. So let's use some scaled leather. Maybe just use normal leather for the rest. Cool, we've got a reptile vest. Now, if I used scale leather for our secondary material as well, ta-da! The armor bumped up to 4. So this is kind of nice, although I am using 4 scaled leather. It's almost worth it. I want to kind of stretch out that scaled leather as much as I can. So let's do this. And we have enough materials. Okay, for 3.
All right, Aga, you're back on the job, girlfriend.
She's like, great, stop me from gathering. She's a monster gatherer. Terrible gatherer. All right, Henrik. I'm just going to get a whole bunch of wood dudes. Because I know that in the future, I'm going to be really hungry for a couple different things. Do you notice usually if you don't start with a chunk of meat and some wood, or even any food source, you might as well restart. That's kind of the ground rule in this game. In fact, I've read a guide on the Steam page which says if you don't start with those things, don't be afraid to restart. Because in construction, one of the things you can build is pasture, and it'll grant you meat. But, of course, if you don't have any veg around you, you almost should restart. Should I restart? No! I'm going to be tough. We're going to tough it out. Anyways, guys, I should probably let this episode off here, but I hope you're having an awesome day.